Hello everybody and welcome back to On the Mainline. Today I am really excited, as you can tell because I'm breathing quite heavily and my voice is like this. Yeah, I'm really excited because today I am doing a new loco review, and I've got it out of the box once to just test run it and look at it to make sure I was happy with it, and it really is just incredible. It's a great model. So this is the model. It's a Bachmann Hall Class. The picture here is a picture of, can't read that, I don't see what it says. It's like, well, it's number 6937. So if someone could look that up and tell me in the comments, I really appreciate it. I'll probably look it up myself as well. I think it says Cottingham Hall or something like that. Anyway, so that's 00 gauge. As you can see on the side, it is pre-owned. Yeah, so this is a second-hand model, but that's fine because it's great anyways, and also if they're second-hand, you tend to get a better price. I got this for second-hand from Hattons for £80, and then £4 postage, so £84 in total, and I would say, from what I've seen, it is worth it for sure. It's really great. Anyways, let's get into the unboxing. So, as you can see, you've just got the barcode and everything on the end. And then, oh wait, I'm holding the camera with this hand, so I'm going to have to try and do this unboxing with one hand, which is not going to go too smoothly. And then, so this is in just your normal styrofoam packaging. Hang on, let me just grab it. Oh, it's stuck in. Oh no, it's stuck. Sorry about this, guys. It is really hard to do an unboxing with one hand. Okay, so it's just sliding out of the box. So this is a BR Green livery one. It's not in a traditional Great Western livery. Alright, I got it out. Sorry about that. It was quite hard to get out because I was doing it with one hand, and obviously unboxing a loco with one hand is not going to go well. I'll put this box under here for a sec. Okay, so now we've got the styrofoam packaging and this Hall Class thing on it, and I'll quickly move the loco out of the way and then open up this. So you got all your usual stuff that you get on pretty much any Bachmann model. So you get your Collectors Club advertisements, like certificate thing. It doesn't mean that the models are limited edition or anything. You get this in pretty much any Bachmann model, I'm pretty sure, just to advertise that Collectors Club that you can join. Yeah, so that will come with it, and then of course you get your customer guarantee. You can't see that, there we go. So you get your customer guarantee there, with a section called how to care for your locomotive just there, and then here's the customer guarantee in here. You got your claims procedure, and then you get a 12-month return or repair if you get any damages or anything when you receive the product, and basically stuff like that. And then of course you get Bachmann's postcode and their helpline and their website. And then of course you've got Bachmann branch line and Graham Fash, which I don't know. From seeing that, I assume it's something in conjunction with Bachmann, like a branch of it. But I have seen a lot of Graham Fash N-gauge locos on Hattons' website lately. And then I'll just open this up for you guys. So here you have the exploded diagram of the model with the model frame, and then your motor and all your wheels and chassis and everything like that. And of course your NEM couplings, all that sort of stuff. Pretty much every model nowadays comes with a exploded diagram. And of course at the top it's titled 00 Hall Locomotive, because that's what it is. And of course it's got the Bachmann logo branding at the top again. And then of course you've got your important info in a box here, just in the bottom left, which could be noted to any real beginners out there, or anything like that. Okay, I'll just put these to one side, and I'll put this to one side. Now let's get to the fun part that we've all been waiting for, the loco itself. So I'll start with the tender. So this is a loco drive and loco pickup, I think. Loco pickup and loco drive model. and it works fine. So this is the Hawksworth tender, the modified one. And of course, and actually, most people say secondhand isn't always that good because you're not getting the brand new product feel and stuff. But I think it comes with a bonus because I am absolutely awful at fitting the detail packs, and I just can't do it. But because this is secondhand, the previous owner has already fitted all the separate detail. So the previous owner has already fitted all the separate detail that comes with it. So basically, I get a much more detailed logo and all the separately fitted detail for free. So of course you've got the whatever this is on the bottom of the tender. I used to know what this is called. I've forgotten now, but I know that's separately fitted detail. You get the extra brake vacuum on some part of the logo somewhere. I think on the front. I can't be sure. And of course you've got your coal. Now the coal, it's nice fine scale, as you can see. I wouldn't say it's super realistic, but for what you're paying, it's actually pretty good, and I don't think you can change it, but I don't think I'll be bothering to change it, nor will I need to change it. I think it's great. It's fine how it is, really. Of course, you've got some moulded on and a tiny bit of separately fitted tender actually, no, all moulded on tender detail, which is not painted, but it is there nonetheless, which is nice. And of course you got your coal chute or whatever that is down there, where the coal comes down and you can actually see it going down through here, which is really cool. I think that's a great feature. Of course you got your water flap, I think that is, with the dome for the water. Yeah, really nice. None sprung buffers, which I will... Oh wait, hang on. Oh no, it has got sprung buffers on the tender. I don't know about the loco, I think it does. I will demonstrate them in closer detail when it's on the track. And of course you get to the loco itself. And as of now, I have not yet revealed the loco's actual name. And the loco is number 5927 Guildhall. And bear with me whilst I just peel her out of her styrofoam packaging and her little thing. So I'll just move the packaging to one side right now, quickly, so it doesn't get in the way. And here's the loco in herself in the beautiful BR Green. And my goodness, doesn't it look great? So, of course, all the separately fitted detail is applied, which is really cool. It has got sprung buffers, which I will demonstrate in closer detail. I can't right now because I'm holding the camera, or I can try. See, sprung buffers. I don't know if you could see that because my finger is probably in the way. You've got really nice, actually pretty fine scale running gear here, as you can see. Very nice. Die cast metal, which is good. Because I wouldn't, if this had plastic running gear, which it doesn't, but if it did, that would be a disappointment, but it doesn't, and that's good. It's actually really weighty. I think it's got a die cast running plate, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, and it is really, really weighty, which is good. Of course, you've got your nameplate here. It is perfectly legible, if it will focus. Yeah, I don't think the camera's going to focus. Is it even going to focus? Please focus. Just focus, please. I don't know if you can just work that out, but it is called Guildhall. I will try and show you that in better when it's on the layout. Of course, you've got your number plate here, which is not separately fitted, nor is it etched. Oh, there you go. The nameplate's in focus. Can you see it now? It says Guildhall. And then the number plate, the number is 5927. And the livery on this is applied incredibly well. Very superb job from Bachmann with this livery applying. This is really nice. Of course, you've got all your separately fitted handrails, which you can see, all separately fitted. And you've got some extra pipe work and your reversing rods just here, which is made out of plastic, but it's not that, it's good plastic. It's not like the flimsy, cheap plastic. And it actually does have some nice riveted detail on it, so I'm not going to complain. I think it's good, especially for the price you're paying for a model like this. Once again, this will be cheaper than brand new because it was a second hand. But definitely, you definitely get a good model for what you're paying. Of course, you've got another bit of separately fitted detail under here, and then it says DCC on board, because this is actually pre-DCC fitted, even though I don't have DCC. The previous owner didn't fit DCC himself or herself. This already was bought brand new with DCC pre-fitted. Of course, you got your copper bit around the funnel, and you got your gold dome. Very, very nice. And yeah, and you got the flashes, or whatever they're called. I think they're called flashes. But the wheel domes, they're all painted really well, and it really is a superb model. Anyways, let's get it onto the... And I am back, and I have Guildhall just here at the back by my much older Triang Albert Hall, which my granddad gave me. I might run her for a bit, but I might not, because she's so noisy and she's not a great runner. She kind of stops and starts and speeds up and slows down and stuff. But that's just because she's old. So I will probably have her on display for a bit, and I might run her, I don't know. Oh, by the way, I got new scenery. I built that, and I've got a few more pieces in the process. Anyways, let's get to the running, shall we? So it's this controller. Nope, wrong controller. That's my Albert Hall. Never mind. No, and now the points are set wrong. I am very sorry, guys. I forgot to check the points from yesterday when I was just playing with them, like running them around for fun. I should have checked. Sorry about that. And here she goes. Anyways, Guildhall, superb looking, and now it's just up to the running. Okay, actually that is interesting. She has just stopped on the corner. There we go. She has stopped on the corner, but that is fine because a lot of my locos kind of slow down there, so that's nothing too unusual. And she really does look good. Really does look superb. Okay, I want to see how she handles these points. And she's derailed straight away. So she is not off to a great start in terms of running, which is very sad because she looks superb. But obviously, hopefully over time she will get better and better at running. Some locos do. And she's derailed again straight away. I have actually seen on quite a few reviews complaints about the Bachmann Hall Class not being a great runner necessarily, and I'm starting to see the thing, because when I first got her and first tested her, she was a superb runner. I was like, what are all these reviews about? This is a great model, but now I'm kind of starting to see what they mean. Oh, fudge. Oh, why? Just why? I am incredibly sorry, guys. I don't know what's happened. She has uncoupled. Her early uncouplings are not working at their best at the moment. I don't know what's happened, because she used to be a great runner when I first got her, and now she isn't, because all the points are set perfectly fine, so I don't know why that is. But when you look at her go, when she's really... What the heck? What? What the hell? She just uncoupled from her coaches. Oh my lord. Maybe it wasn't a great £80. Maybe you're paying £80 for the looks, but not for the running. Because to be honest, I really was hoping that she would run well, because it's a great looking loco, and to have something looking this nice running around my layout would be really great. But obviously it's not running great at the moment. In real life, I can see that she's a little bit jolty about there. Okay, I want to see how she handles these points. I have actually noticed that the wood is kind of parting. Maybe that could be a factor in it. No, she's done it again. What if I give... Oh my gosh, she's derailed again. Okay, honestly, I am actually getting really bugged about this, because I just saved up my money for weeks, and I just spent it all, and I think I only have £4 left in my piggy bank now, and because I bought this thinking it was a great model because it looked great, and when I tested it, it ran great, but now obviously it's not running well, so basically I've just spent all my money on something that won't really run. which I'm very disappointed and upset about, because when I pay something about like this much money, which is close to £100, that I've saved up for ages, I'd expect and want a good running loco. I'm sure anyone would. Anyways, I'm going to stop complaining, give it the benefit of the doubt, and see if it will get better. Come on. Again! Okay, I don't know what's up. It seems that the driving wheels keep coming off. It's like the loco hops, and then the driving wheels come off, and then the tender decides to come off as well. Okay, this is actually incredibly disappointing right now. I might actually try to send this back in for a refund, because honestly, she looks amazing, but she just does not run. And what's the point in having an amazing looking model that I spent a lot of money on, I spent all my savings on, and then it just won't run? Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional at the moment because I'm really disappointed right now. I was really hoping she would run perfectly fine. Although, I just came up with a theory in my head. What if it's just because I'm running her too fast? Maybe I'll just cut the voltage to the controllers a bit, turn the wave switch on to half, and then I'll see if she will run better. I'll see you. Anyways, guys, so as you know, I was pretty disappointed with its performance on the outer line, but I just tried it on the middle line, and it runs actually quite well on the middle line. I will just say though, it's not incredibly powerful, because I've seen it wheel spinning quite a lot whilst putting only 4 of these coaches, which for instance, my Mallard or my BB Line or my Flash Horseman or my Tornado, or basically pretty much any of my locos could pull without a problem, which is a bit disappointing, but it's still a superb model. I would probably stick to running, if you did get one of these, from my experience currently, I would stick to running with it with 3 to 4 coaches, max, like 3, in the range of 3 to 4 coaches, maybe 2. I'd say 3 to 4 looks best, but if you don't have enough to do 3 to 4, then 4 or less will work. Yeah, basically anything 4 or less, maybe 5, pushing it a bit. But I will just quickly run it for a bit. Oh no, wrong controller. There we go. So off she goes. And I will run my Albert Hall for a little bit because, oh, hang on, she's stuck on the scenery, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine, I can just move the scenery. I just have to move it so it covers the other track for now. See, look, as you can see, she's wheel spinning. Okay, so now she's not even moving. So I just had to give her a quick nudge just to get her moving again. So as you can see, it's not that powerful, but it's a great model anyways. Just a little bit ashamed about how, about the strength of it, because it's not that strong, and in real life the Hall classes were incredibly strong models. So as you can see, there is just a bit of wheel slip there, especially over this point where its tender is jumping. I think, yeah, its tender has derailed, but it's clearly not causing a problem to the model as it is running fine. Just something to be aware of if you do get one. See, and then it does slow down a little bit around this end, but all my models do that. Literally, there is not one model that does not slow down at least a bit on this curve here at the back. I don't know why it is. I think it's slightly uphill, and it's like a very, very gentle slope, and there's not much power coming back to this bit because there aren't any power. So as you can see, she's just come to a complete standstill, even though there's still power going to the tracks. So yeah, that kind of proves my point really, in a way. Still a great model nonetheless though. Just once again, yeah, like I keep saying, okay, she's derailed, but that's fine. Okay, oh no, she's back on. She just derailed and somehow the bogey bounced back on. But as I was saying, so as I know it has derailed still, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's too far away. Oh yeah, I was going to say that would cause a real issue over the points. Yeah, so the bogies are a bit light and she's not super powerful, but in terms of looks, probably one of the best looking models I've ever seen, to be totally honest. And in terms of price, you get what you're paying for in terms of detail and livery application, but I'd say in terms of strength and pulling power and consistency, I would expect a bit better, at least maybe like a better flywheel, if a flywheel at all. If this doesn't, I don't know if this has a flywheel or not. I can check the exploded diagram, and I will after I finish filming this. But for this price, I would expect a better flywheel, to be honest, because a flywheel... Oh wait, that's the wrong controller, isn't it? No, it's the right controller, so why is she moving? Huh? Okay, for some reason, she is completely cut out and is not even moving at... Oh, it's because the middle driving wheel isn't on, and I assume... I'm not saying it's definite, but I have a feeling it's possible that it's the middle driving wheel that picks up. Yeah, because now look, it's moving perfectly fine. So, oh, great, the coach is derailed too. But as I was saying, I assume that it is the middle driving wheel that is, or the middle driving wheels, because there's two of them, not one of them. But I'd assume that is a middle driving wheel, or both of them, that is picking up power and driving. Because on models and in real life, it's always the middle driving wheel that's powering, and the other two are rolling. And I would assume that it's also the one picking up. I just got a lot of wheel slip on that corner as she set off. But oh yeah, it's still got a little bit of wheel slip, I'd say. Not much, just a tiny bit. Oh wow, it's really going quite fast down here. Okay, she has derailed. But her bogies have managed to... Nah, she's still derailed. Okay, it seems... Yeah, so I was right about saying that her bogies are quite light. And that it's not incredibly powerful. Which is annoying, because in real life, everyone knows... I don't know why the coach has decided to derail. Please don't. I don't... Because in real life, I'm pretty sure pretty much all Steam Rail fans will know this. That the Hall classes... In real life, yeah, there's a lot of wheel slip now. I'm just watching her. A lot of wheel slip. Oh, great, her tender's come off. But yeah, so in real life, the Hall classes were incredibly powerful. So were the classes. Pretty much all the GWR 460s were absolute monsters and incredibly strong. So I would like to see that represented in model form. But that might be too much to ask. And I will quickly do the sprung buffers. Because I did say earlier that I would do them. Use my pinky finger. See, as you can see, there are sprung buffers. So, sprung buffers on both the loco and the model. Wait, what? The loco and the tender. So, as you can see, if you just take a step back and look at her, especially in real life, because on camera, what I've noticed is the green on camera is quite a fair bit lighter. Quite a fair bit lighter than it is in real life. In real life, it's quite a lot darker, like a slightly darker green and a darker orange and gold and stuff. And this gold is more of a copper in real life, whereas on camera it looks a bit more of a yellowy gold. So the camera does deceive how beautiful it is in real life. Does deceive how beautiful it is, but because the camera picks it up differently, and also the British Rail logo is not that bright yellow at all. It's quite a bit of a darker yellow. But honestly, just sitting here, I'm not looking at the camera screen at the moment. I'm currently looking at the logo with my own eyes, and it is absolutely beautiful. And a big accent on that, beautiful, because it really is. I got to say, it's probably one of the best looking models I have by a long way. It really is incredible. So, in terms of anaesthetic looks, or I think it's anaesthetically, I think that's the right word, I can't be sure. But in terms of looks, it's perfect. And you definitely get what you're paying for in terms of livery application and realistic liveries. And, of course, and then on detail, I'd say brand new out of the box without a separately fitted detail on it, it is not really worth it. But if you pay the money with the separately and you put on the separately fitted detail, as soon as you put on the separately fitted detail, it becomes incredible. So much detail, a lot more than I was expecting at least. And if I look, you can see the handrails are actually completely statically fitted. There's a massive gap between them and the smoke box door, as you can see here, and of course on the boiler as well there's a gap which you can definitely see when you come up close. So as you can see up close, it's got a lot of non-painted detail, which is still visible and does have an effect, but would be slightly better if it was painted. But obviously for this price, I would not expect it all to be painted. And if I was paying like double the price, which would be £160, yeah, £160, then I would expect not only painted detail, but properly like die-cast detail, which of course should come as standard for that price, really. That's what I was expecting. For this price, I'd say it's perfect. And as soon as you step back, looking at the camera screen, I can see it doesn't look as good as it does in real life. And now I'm looking at it in real life, I can't see the camera screen, I can't see what you're seeing, but I've held it in the same place, so you probably will be able to see the loco. Even far away, you can definitely see some of the details in like the reversing rod and some of the boiler details and stuff, and it absolutely looks outstanding, and it really, really does look nice. Great model. Just a little bit disappointed about the strength, because with 4 Pullman coaches, which practically all my logos can pull without breaking a sweat, it does actually wheel spin quite a fair bit, which is a bit disappointing. And then again, the front bogies are quite light, they lift off and then drop down again. The tender jumps about quite a bit, especially on point, so the tender's a bit light. Driving wheels, I'd say the driving wheels are fine. The actual running board of the loco, when you hold it, is quite weighty, just there isn't enough weight on the bogies or the tender, so tip there, make the tender heavier and make the bogies heavier. Apart from that, the driving wheels and the body still hefty and still pretty good. Cab detail, you can't see it because there is actually painted cab detail on here, which I will just quickly. I do want to say though that the model has a very odd coupling system. I will show that to you quickly now, if you would bear with me for a second whilst I put the camera down and I decouple it, and just let me uncouple the tender and the loco. There we go. I'll put the tender down there for a second. So we're back. As you can see, quite a fair bit of moulded on painted cab detail, looking quite nice. Of course, you've got your separately fitted handrail just by where you climb up the steps on the ladder. And just looking at the name around where the number plate is, you can see there is a lot of riveted detail on the top of the model, and there is a seam line which you can just make out there. Some models it's more visible in some models than others. With what I found from reviews and seeing other people's one of these, it's really mainly from reviews, with the Bachmann Hall Class or any Bachmann GWR 460, I would say that it's more luck of the draw, like luck of the pick, because some of them I've seen can be awful with not very good applied livery and some very visible seam lines, and some of them, like for instance this one, can be not very visible seam line at all, and some great detail and really well painted livery. And this one, well, in terms of luck of the draw, this one is utterly superb. I am honestly incredibly happy with this model, and I hope you guys like it too. Okay, there is something that I want to point out quickly though. See this metal rod here? If I put the loco down for a second, oh, did I just break off some separately fitted detail with my hand? Or did I just... No, I did not break it off. There's nothing... Yeah, good, nothing fell off. I thought I must have just brushed it. So if you can see, there's a tiny little stud or like a little bump. If I zoom out, you can just see. Can you just make it out there? And on top of my thumb. That is... it's really weird, because if you see this tiny little cut here, this little gap,